Jacob Woods. Jacob, how is this evening looking?
Well, it's looking good, and I can assure you that we have no tornadoes in the forecast here as you take a look at these headlines behind me. Here at the very end of May in the Deep South, typically the unofficial end to our tornado season after we get past Memorial Weekend. Can't completely rule out one or two more between now and early fall, but certainly the risk for that, climatology says, is extremely low. So we are seeing that stormy pattern departing that brought us the unsettled weather and just repeated rounds of rain and storms. You were tired of it. I was tired of it. Finally, we have some dry time heading our way. If you've been looking for a good time to maybe get out there and mow the lawn, well, it's coming your way for at least going into this upcoming weekend. Delightful weather ahead for Saturday and Sunday. Temperatures respectively going to be there in the lower 80s, and we are going to have some hazy and milkier skies compared to usual. Some Canadian wildfire smoke, and it's certainly pretty common at this time of the year and moving forward into the summer months. That's going to be streaming southwards, so that's going to combine with that lower humidity, help keep things dry. But how long are we going to stay dry? That's the million-dollar question, because all of us are just weary of the rain at this point. We are tired of it. We had almost a foot of rain in Birmingham for the month of May. We're not expecting any more rain through the end of tomorrow, with tomorrow, of course, being the final day of the month. Nearly 15 inches of rain to wrap up the month of May in Tuscaloosa. That breaks their old record, shatters it, I should say, by almost 3 inches, over 3 inches above that old record that was just a little bit over 11 inches. So here in Birmingham, ranking the second wettest here since records began back in the late 1800s. Very impressive. May is one of our typically wetter months of the year, so for us to get nearly a foot of rain and nearly triple the amount of rainfall that we normally see in this month is pretty impressive. And over in Tuscaloosa, they already shattered that old record about 20 days into the month. So over 10 days ago, we said, hey, we still have 12 days of the month to break this record, and they already did it, of course, shattering the old one from 1976. So all around the board, we are just tired of the rain, and finally we can welcome in some good sunshine. Here's a live look from Coleman. Some of that lower humidity making those skies a little bit more of that baby blue color, and that's going to be the case going into at least tomorrow until some of that wildfire smoke starts to filter in here. 72 degrees at Coleman right now. Northwesterly winds around 8 miles per hour. That's helping to stream in behind the cold front that brought us all of the noisy weather. High pressure going to accompany us over the next several days. As we take a closer look here, still seeing some clouds just south of Evanston, back over towards Chilton County, Shelby, and even Bibb County, Greene and Hale as well. But all of us are going to be returning to some crystal clear blue skies before that sun goes over the horizon this evening. 77 in Dago right now, 74 over in Birmingham, and 72 is the current temperature in Alabaster. So it is going to fall quickly into the upper 60s as we approach sunset this evening, but perfect weather to take the grill out and certainly do some of that. By the time we wake up tomorrow morning, temperatures will be in the middle to upper 50s. Double nickels there from Coleman to Asheville, 58 for an overnight low here in town. So if you have any plans to go camping over the next few nights, temperatures comfortably here in the lower 60s. But as that humidity creeps back up for the middle of next week, it is going to bring those overnight lows back to near normal in the mid 60s. So the less humid air certainly going to be felt as you wake up tomorrow morning, and it's going to make for beautiful pool weather over the next couple of days. Less than a 20% chance of rain, so no need to stay weather aware. We are going to be enjoying it every which way we can. So smoky forecast going into Saturday and Sunday. The good news is that this is not going to make it to the lower levels. It is not going to impact our air quality, so no need to worry about that. But a warming trend takes place by the middle of next week. Temperatures in the upper 80s by Tuesday and Wednesday. Sydney?